Good evening, guys. It's 4:30 in the evening on 22nd of September. Let us look at the market today, what it has done. Continuing with my last two videos, which I have shared a structure on the market, which is a very golden structure. Whenever that comes into 1 minute time frame, you guys can just make money. I've told you it's just money. Okay. Today we have not seen that structure as closely as possible. I will just give you a very quick overview of that structure. All right. And people who are following my channel, people who have seen my last two videos, the first video I made was on 19th of September of the same structure. And then another one was on 21st of September. So if you can go back and see my last two videos, you can understand what I'm talking right away. For those people who seeing my video the first time, and the people who have seen my video before, they know what I'm talking about. All right. So probably I will just say, for the sake of your benefit, if you get subscribed to my channel, probably you will not miss my you know upcoming new videos, which will help you to understand and memorize these kind of structures where it will give you money. Okay. All right. So let's move into today. So let's look at the Bank Nifty. This is the 1 minute chart of Bank Nifty. I have zoomed out. You may not see the candles properly. So just from the zoom out from the high level, let us look at what market has done. So market in the morning has opened up here, 9:15. It made a push up once, pull back then, second push up high, higher high. Then it has been dropping from there. Can you see that? This is the first drop, pull back, making lower lows, coming down. There are opportunities to make trade here, put options. That I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about one structure which I have shared in my last two videos, and I'll continue to do that so that you master that particular structure before you move to anything new. All right. It's better to master one thing which will make money. Then you don't need anything else, right? So this market is making new lows. I'm not interested. What I'm interested in to see consecutive three highs. The market has reversed from this position. There is a reason why it has done that, I know. All right, but the market has reversed from this position, started making new highs. See the length of this high? A move up here, then pulls a small pullback. Then there is another second leg up, a new high, then a pullback. Now it gets into a very interesting zone. I have talked about this, that I want to see a continuous three moves up consecutively, as quick as possible rather than as long as possible. Can you see this? One, two, this is very high move, then pull back. This very high move, then pull back. Now see what has happened here. So I will zoom into to show you. This is the first up, pull back, second up, second high, pull down. This is third high, right? So I will just mark it for the convenience. This is how it looks like. This is the first high, this is the second high, and this is the third high. All right. So once the first high is taken out, I consider this as my second consecutive high. There is a pullback with one candle, two candle, doesn't matter. But this is a pullback. Goes up again, takes out that high, closes above, comes back in. So this is my third peak. So three consecutive highs, as close as possible, right? And then I wait for market to break the low of the second peak formation. This is the second peak formation. There is a pullback, the second low here. This low has to be taken out after the third high has been made. So can you see this third pull down takes out this low? After that, I wait for market to come to this high, to test this high. Okay. So in my last video, I have told you this is the first attempt. I always wait for the third attempt. After two attempts, I get ready to take position if I get my candlestick patterns, right? This is the first attempt. Do you see any second and third attempt? No. So you don't trade this. Initially, as a very conservative trader, you do not trade this, because after the first test, I want to see the market to give me another second try, pull back down. I want to see market to do the third attempt. In third attempt, it should be able to give me my candlestick pattern, or maybe in the fourth attempt. Doesn't matter. After second, I'm ready to take my position if the candlestick pattern appears. But this structure has to evolve before my candlestick patterns come into play, and then I get into a trade. So please understand this. You have to follow a rule which is very important. If you want to be a successful trader in the market, If you go with your assumption, if you go with your aggressiveness, you may make money sometime, but you will lose a lot. All right. I could have traded this. I know what is happening here, but as I told you, I will stick to my rules. I want to see second test and third test, which has not happened. I'm not going to trade this. I didn't trade this. All right. But this was tradable. So let us move out from here. So all right. But I want to share you something interesting. The same structure which you see in the intraday can appear on a multiple days. If you look the swing highs, you can easily find the structures and you can trade. I will show you one with the bank Nifty. You will be surprised. Can you see this move up of the bank Nifty? I have zoomed out to the length that you can see the separations with the dotted line shows you the intraday, 1 day of a trading session between two dotted lines. This is 1 day of trading session. This is second. If you can see this here below, it's the 9th of September. So this is the 9th of September trading day. This is 12th. This is 13, 14, 15, likewise. Okay. So this is between the two dotted lines. It's a single day trade with 1 minute time frame. So can you see this move up continuously from maybe from below 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. And as I told you, once the market is exhausted, I am interested to look at 3 consecutive highs as close as possible. Can you see this move ups? This move up, 1, pullback. This is the second high. I'll just mark for you. This is the first high. All these 3 together. If you zoom out little more, you can see that. All right. This is the first peak. This is the second peak. And this is the third high. Market makes 3 consecutive highs. And next, what I'm supposed to look for? The market should break the low of the second high. Correct? The second high low has been taken out. On the day of 15th of September, market made the third high and also took out the low of the second peak before that. Now I'm interested for market to come and test the second high. Did it happen on the same day of 15th? It didn't happen. All right. So keep watching. So what has happened? This is 15th, this is 16th, this is 19th, this is 20. Now see, the market is coming on 20th of September to test this high. And as per the rule, what we are looking at? We are looking at retest of this zone before we get into the trade, right? So you can ultimately see here, there are multiple tests of this level and then there is a fall down, correct? So let's go into zoom in into this area and see what has happened, how trade can be formed. And if you are aware of the structure, you could have developed this pattern on a multiple time frame higher from the zoom out position. You would have made this level whenever it comes, and on 20, this is how you should have traded. Okay, I will zoom into this area, and now we are looking at a structure here so that we can go for a selling off. All right. Now this is the line where we are looking at the sell off. Okay, so what market will do at the 1 minute of time frame on this is of which date? 20th of September. He might give you the same structure. See, this is the markup 1. There is a small pullback. If I put it in the line, you can see the peaks. Can you see these peaks? 1, 2, 3. All right. In the line formation, you can see the peaks. You can see the lows. In the candles, you can see small drops. So this is the first one, second one, third one. Correct. So if I mark this up, this is the first one. This is the second one. This is the third one. Right. So what I'm looking at now? Correct. So I'm looking at this low to be taken out, second, and then I will wait for market to test this high, do 3 testing, and give me my candlestick pattern. Where is my candlestick pattern? First, how many tests I have to look for? At least 2 to 3. So this is first attempt, pull down. Second attempt, deeper pull down. Third attempt. Fourth attempt, pull down. Fifth attempt. Do you see on the fifth attempt what has happened? On the third attempt, I am not getting my candlestick pattern after 2 attempts. See, on third I didn't, I fourth I didn't. On the fifth onwards, I see a rejection candle. I see a single candle engulf which closes below the low of the rejection candle, doesn't take out the high of the rejection candle. The moment it closes, you take a sell position, go with your nearest swing low as your first target. maybe I'll take this kind of horizontal ray marking so it can extend. This is your first target. This will be your second target, and furthermore, you can just trail it. So what I'm talking about, the first target is always achievable when this pattern comes into, right? On 20th, you can see this same scenario happening. Okay. Now we are into the sell positions. Your stop loss is above this rejection candle high. Your entry is after this bearish candle is closed. Now you can, option guys can take at the ATM price. You can take the ATM price here, and probably you could have easily made somewhere around 50 points. Okay. Now the market has reached here. Ultimately, I'll show you. This is the place before touching that. So we'll just come back here. So at least 50 points you would have made. And then you could have trailed through unless and until you are stopped out. Okay. So this pullback has happened. I know people could have scared up, but yet it has come back down. If this is happening, people like me will reposition with further more, adding on to their positions. We don't get afraid, and then we'll go for the first target. Okay. Now I'll zoom out. Why we took a trade here? One was the structure on the intraday. Same structure has come, and then on the multiple days, he's testing the same structure. 1, 2, 3 push down. Low has been taken out. So the targets will be the more deep. The swing low, the first swing low is here. So people could have gone for trading up till this low. And then the second one is here. See, market has gone to the second as well. With respect to this pattern on a multiple days, it has taken to the swing lows further down. But on the intraday also, it has given you to the swing lows. You can see these two targets has been done. All right. So if if you have not understood, rewind my video, learn again, do it in intraday. You will be able to scale up to higher time frames. You will be able to scale up to multiple days of a structure, and then you will be able to trade very efficiently, isn't it? So if you have not, I have not seen my previous video, please go back there. I have explained very clearly how things are working, and this, for going further, it will keep helping you if you have subscribed to my channel, and then you can at least follow my videos. Thank you so much, and I hope that it helps all the people who needs it. Thank you.